Hello, everybody. And Facebook people. I don't know if that's working or not, but we'll see. And everybody else, hello. Yeah, finishing off painting the front of this, and then if I have the time and the patience, I'll do the back. But I don't know if I will, because it'll have to dry, and I'll have to wait a long time for it to dry. So I may lose patience and be like, nope, that's it. That's the end of the stream. I was going to do something just then. What was I going to do? Fifi is going to help us by staying the hell out of the way. Okay. Yeah. You can go up there though. Here you go. Yeah. That's where you like to live, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, well. Okay. Yeah. She's alright. Okay, baby. What? Don't do parrot? Eh? You haven't done parrot since you were little. Oh, we're doing that. Okay. Right, well, bugger off then. Bugger off, I'm not fighting with you. You can bloody get rid of that lemur tail as well. I'm gonna paint now. Are you gonna give me crap for it? I bet you are, aren't you? I can tell you are, missus. You're a bugger. Yeah. No, she loves me. That was a high five. Wait, whoa, don't touch it. You're lucky it wasn't wet. Go on, down you get then. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Good girl. Little trouble causer when she wants to be. Right. Where do we start? Here. Now, in case you're wondering, I typically do 3 coats on these, and the idea is just to get total coverage, not to get it neat for the first 2 coats, and then the third coat is where you really try and be neat and touch up all the areas, and if I catch any of the black areas, I'll go back over the black. I always save that for the end of the process. So like I say, right now the goal is just to get the Miami Mint parts covered. it's looking much better already. I don't know if it's possible to tell on any of the cameras I've got running right now. Damn. I splodged the side. It's not the first time. Certainly won't be the last. What's up, baby? Can I hear you chirping? Eh? I think I can. Right. It's looking good. I need to do some tiny brush stuff now. What? Okay, fine. Okay, that's the majority of the top done. What was that? Oh, that's weird. Facebook Live is a very strange experience. If anybody's out there that can tell me how to use it, that would be very useful. Skeptic, how are you doing? Ow. Yeah, I'm okay. The Harley, what was it? Facebook Marketplace is a shitty place to. But we know that well enough. Yeah. I'm celebrating with a live stream on Facebook because my Facebook page, the Harley Halo cosplay page, was monetized today. I've made no money on it, but I thought it was appropriate to do a live stream, so I've got it running on my phone right now whilst I'm here on YouTube and Twitch as well. I'm on everything. So yeah, here we are, live streaming on every possible platform. Not for long though. Right, back to the big brush, I think. Bigger brush. cat's up to no good. I thought this was supposed to be cat's armor, but I think it's for that guy with the helmet I saw. What I'm doing right now? Yeah. No, it's for a girl in California. She wanted this colour, and it goes with this helmet that I have weathered and everything. I'll show it to Facebook and 3D printed. So, yeah. You saw it. You saw me painting it, dude. I think, if I remember correctly. No. Shit. God damn it. Gosh darn it all to heck. Ah, yeah, that's the helmet I saw. You should put a printed out picture of your hidden inside the armor as your signature. That wouldn't be creepy at all. No, because it's not my file, so. See, 3D printing is weird in general because a lot of people do it and then they're like, yeah, I made it. It's like, no, you didn't. By default, you didn't make anything. You might have put the file together and all that, but there is a printer back there that made it, you know? And it's like people trying to pass off AI art as if they drew it. And so it's a bit confusing to me, and I get a bit weirded out by the whole thing. So I never pretend that I never get too close to my 3D prints, you know? I get like I'm a bit weird about it. Plus someone else did all the work. Someone else did the actual designing of it, and that type of thing. So even as a joke, putting my face on it would be like still like it'd be weird on more than just the levels that you made it there. What are we on? Yeah, that's the thing I get confused about. I fully respect the oh, it's gone. I'm gonna sit down for a minute. Yeah, that's the thing I get confused about. I fully respect the model makers, but I find it odd how they can try to claim copyright on a look that's already copyrighted by Microsoft or Disney, for example. Yeah, it depends how they've put it out there, and it's how it's licensed. Because if they do a piece of art, even if it's based on a property, they've still made it, so that it's theirs. You know, it's their drawing, it's their work. The image can be of anything, because I mean, if you draw a picture of a statesman, you know, like a famous person, whoever it might be, like a whoever, I don't know, pick one, pick someone. You still drew that picture, and yes, it might be of that person, but it's still, you still did it, you know. Like Da Vinci did the Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa didn't then try to copyright the image. Like it was his work, you know. So it is theirs. They did the work, and most of the time they are creating a 3D asset out of a 2D image. So they're the ones changing it into what it is as well. With the games, it gets weird. Like with Halo in particular, because Microsoft release the game assets, so people can load them into like Blender or the like, and then they can turn them into STLs and shit. So it's like, it's less of a thing with Halo stuff in particular, because it's sort of, you know, it's a, yeah, it's a confusing situation in general, but at the end of the day, the artist who did it is the one that owns it, kind of thing. And I think it's why I've never had any trouble with making people's files into an actual physical form piece like that. Because they will, because I did the work. They did work by essentially just loading the template into a file format that the program will read. But a lot of the time, I've been given like a raw file, and I've had to unfold it, and I've had to place it so that it'll print, and then I've turned it into a foam armor in most cases, you know. So I never get any crap for doing foam builds, which is nice. But yeah, 3D printing's different because people don't physically make them. So I think that's where all the murkiness comes in, because it's a machine-made thing. No matter how you look at it, a person makes the file, yes, but that's the last time a person has interacted with the file, unless it's just to size it. And then it's a machine-made thing. So it's like, if you're going to be selling that, then it's still the image they made. It just happens to be in real life now, instead of just in Blender or whatever, you know. I've been worried about people trying to sue me or something for doing commissions and blah 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 and models. Yeah, that's why whenever I talk about 3D printing, I say what the actual truth is, and that's, I am providing a printing service. If someone provides me with a file and they want it printing, that's all I'm doing and that's all I'm charging for. I'm literally charging for the electric, the time, and the filament. So that's it. If they find a file they really love and they buy it, especially if they buy it, but they don't have a printer, but I do, it's as simple as that. They pay for their time on my printer. Much like, I don't know, borrowing a games console back in the day. Do you ever do that in like the Blockbuster days and stuff? You could borrow a whole ass Sega Mega Drive, Genesis, whatever you guys call them. You know, you could just take them home for the weekend and pay for it later. Yeah, and the same with like video games and stuff. You know, it's like renting time with the device. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I just wanted to do a short test, and especially on the Facebook Live that's down here. I don't know if anybody's looked at it or anybody's even watching, but I appreciate you if you did. Anybody? I don't think anybody did. No problem. I need a nap. Lol. Nice seeing you around. Yeah, you too, mate. So yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much. And nice talking to you again, Skeptic. See you soon.